Thank you, everybody. It's always an honor for me to stand here with my colleagues, so if you could, please give the Stanford delegation one more round of applause. I want to recognize and congratulate first David for running a great campaign in the primary, and to your team and your volunteers who are here today. This is the product of all the hard work that you put in, the phone calls, the door knocking, the fundraising. All of the hard work really pays off, and I think it's particularly gratifying to see everybody here and to enjoy the fruits of all of that hard work. I want to congratulate you, encourage you to do more, and to say that I'm proud to be in your number as a supporter of David Martin to make sure that he is the next mayor of Stanford. As most of you know, you've got enough mail now from me to know I have 3 children, and my eldest is Eleanor. And after the race was over, we had a brief conversation. I told her that I wasn't successful, I'd be spending more time at home. And Eleanor said, "That's okay, but I don't want a Trader Joe's on High Ridge Road. I want Borders back." So Baba is the Chinese name for dad. Baba, I want you to tell Martin that I don't want a Trader Joe's. And Penelope chimed up, she's 5, she said, "Yeah, you tell Martin we don't want a Trader Joe's." So, Martin, notice has been served to you about that very controversial development.
It's nice that they like books.
Speaking of which, I had a very nice exchange with one of my children's teachers the other night, Mrs. Martin. And Mrs. Martin told me, Mrs. Martin, as you may know, is a reading teacher at Northeast School, where both Eleanor and Penelope are students. And she told me about how in the day or two after Election Day, Eleanor went up to Mrs. Martin and said, "Congratulations, Mrs. Martin." I am so proud of her for having done that. She wasn't coached, she wasn't encouraged to do that. She did it on her own, because she got the message from all of us. She understands that it's time for us to come together as a city for her future. We're not here today because we're Democrats. We're not here because we have to. We're really not just here because it's the right thing to do. There's a much more important reason. We're here to elect David Martin as our next mayor because we believe in what he believes in. We share the same values. We are united by a vision for this city. As we've said, to make this city one of the best cities in America for families. We're united by a vision to make our school system one of the best urban school districts in the country. We are united by a vision to make sure that we have the safest streets in America. We are united by a vision to make sure that our startups and small businesses, that our economy here locally grows and continues to be the economic engine of our state. And so I wanted to come here today and personally ask you, we have a month to go. We have a very tough customer on the other side of the aisle. What are you prepared to do for David Martin? Are you prepared to make more phone calls for David Martin? Yeah. Are you prepared to knock doors for David Martin? Yeah. Are you prepared to cut a check to David Martin today? Yeah. Are you prepared to do everything you can do to make sure that David Martin is the next mayor of Stanford, Connecticut? And so it is my honor to be here with all of you today to endorse my colleague and my friend, David Martin for mayor.